you guys are wondering why I haven't been back making videos for during the week, so I don't have to work on YouTube Monday through Friday after work. So I pre-record everything, so that way if I'm in a bad mood when I get home, I don't have to make a video in a bad mood, because that's a tough thing for me to do, because I've tried really hard to make short length videos and I just can't. To me, it takes me about 10 minutes just to get warmed up while I'm making a video. So that's why I just can't do it. And being creative, because I've made around 500 videos at this point. And so making 500 videos on basically the same thing is really very difficult. So, by the way, I'm at the park enjoying my Dutch Brothers. I didn't know that they sold whatchamacallit, iced tea at Dutch Brothers. I was at the salon and I was sitting there and I was bored because the girls weren't talking to me because they were really busy with their clients. And of course, when the owners are always busy, they always give me the girl that doesn't speak any English. So it's hard to communicate with someone that doesn't speak English. Hi, Diamond. I hope you're doing okay. Every time I read your comments, I feel so bad for you. I had Dutch Bros for the first time when I went to Phoenix back in 2016. I don't know how I feel about Dutch Bros. Like, when I was coming back from the gym, I started stopping in to get an iced tea. Because for some reason, I've become a fiend for iced tea as of late. And so I'll be driving back to work at lunch, and I'm like, I'm gonna get myself a tea. This one's called the Gummy Bear. It's really good. You can taste all the sugar. Well, what language does she speak? I'm gonna say Vietnamese. They're super cute. The two owners are Vietnamese. Oh my God, one told me about going to a salon. And she told me that the salon guy gave her the obscene gesture if she wanted the happiness perk at her massage, and she's just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." Avoid the temptation, save the money. Dude, you're not going to save yourself from poverty by not eating your avocado toast every day and by not eating or drinking your Starbucks every day. That's a myth that rich people tell poor people because they don't want to admit the truth. They treat everyone like slaves. Spend the money, man. You know, you can truly be miserable. Like my Gen Z who eats ramen every day. I'm like, dude, your family is rich. You don't need to live like a tightwad just so that you can save $5 every day. It just doesn't work. I was thinking about your $20 lasagna last night. I was wondering if you don't see the price before you bought it. I bought it along with some pizza that the office girls wanted. So I was going there anyway to buy the girls' food for lunch. So I just really didn't think about it until I really looked at it. And then I was just like, uh-oh, I can't afford to eat here. And the quality was super low. $5 doesn't matter, man. $5 is the new $1. Easily. The value of $5 is no longer $5. You're buying $1 worth of stuff. I bought ramen for $10 the other night. You offered to buy them lunch? Yeah, they bought me lunch the day before. They brought me hot wings and fries, and it's really good, so I felt guilty. Lasagna microwave meal let me Google it. It's $9 or $14 for microwave when Arizona is more expensive. Seems reasonable. Dude, why don't you get a real job already? I mean, if you could find me a job that pays about $5,000 every 2 weeks, I'd be more than I'd work at McDonald's for that amount of money. I don't care. There aren't jobs that pay what I make. Around here, there aren't. My experience is I'm a general handyman. Go be a male stripper. Oh, Lordy. I don't think I can with my bowels. Nothing in my area pays more than 2K a month. Exactly. That's what Gen Z makes. And rent is 2K a month. That means that if you want to eat and pay rent, you got to have 2 or 3 jobs. That's why I'm here on YouTube. This YouTube pays a large portion of some of my bills. Will the online and remote education environment ever beat public school? It's starting to seem more and more like it. We don't need schools to be public daycare. Yeah. If you ask any school teacher, their school teachers are abandoning education fast because parents are pulling their kids out of public schools and then either educating them at home or sending them to private schools, meaning public schools are going the way of the dinosaur. No, I don't have any experience with saving money. I never have. I lived in Cincinnati. I think it's better than most places as far as how far your dollar goes. See ya, Kyle. Nakoma Wolf. Off day. A prole with a day off. Man, I haven't had a day off since I went back to work on January 6th after my 2-week vacation. And the girl was working at Dutch Brothers. Oh my God, man. What a cutie. I used to have 2 jobs as Gen Z, but I was able to pay off my card by not eating out for those few months. You're a wage slave. We're all wage slaves. Unless you own your own company or you have money to invest, you're a wage slave. Let's see, G12's got paid 85 to 100 grand but my last contract job was paying 8 grand a month in VA. You can just see security clearance though. Holler at the 304. 304, what's the 304? Uh-oh, there's my favorite, pregnant lady inbound. Oh, you guys keep asking me in the comments why I like using pregnant women in my thumbnails or in my backgrounds. No way, I live in a roach-infested studio apartment. God, oh my God, I have to tell you guys, this happened to me this morning. I was getting ready to leave my house, and I noticed that my nails had gotten a little long. I went to go clip my nails, and a roach shot out of my nail clippers into my face, and then I hit him back against the windows. A cockroach came out of nail clippers. My house is so infested with cockroaches. Oh my gosh. But I have 2 wives or kids. You got kids? If you got kids, you're doomed. Oh my God. It was frightening. Like, I felt like that roach came out of another dimension. Like I was closing down the nail clippers. Like I was closing them like this, and the roach popped out at me. And then I hit him and flew that way into the mirror. Oh my God, it's one of the most nasty things that's ever happened to me in my house. Oh my gosh, roaches are in everything. Like this morning, I was washing my dishes because they finally fixed my sink yesterday, and there's roach poop all over my dishes that I cleaned last week. It was nasty. Oh my God, I own invest in company stock and 401 with match. I agree. I'm still a slave, but again, options better than a lot of places. You should look into owning instead of renting. Mortgage is sometimes the same price as rent. The average rent right now is about $2,000, and I think that's what my boss pays for his his home, but I don't have any money for a down payment. Also, I have terrible credit. You should look into owning instead. Let's see. I've been looking at apartments in Phoenix, and if I loses my current home, they're cheaper than yeah, they're cheaper in my area. I'm actually interested after your videos, as bad as that sounds. I mean, living in a crap hole your whole life. I mean, you know, what I don't understand is the people that are house poor and think that they can just rent out the rooms to random people on the internet and that they're going to be fine. Renting your rooms out to random people is one of the stupidest things you can do. You're just inviting violence, drugs, and crime into your home when you rent rooms to poor people. The problem with buying is it will probably be a minimum of two savings unless you're in New York or Ohio. I have a loan, so I didn't need a down payment. Your videos are great. What made you start? The suffering of poor people. That's what made me start. I started noticing that more and more people were screwed in this economy and that nobody was talking about it because it's embarrassing to talk about the things that I talk about on my channel because you're never supposed to admit that you're doing bad in America. But the fact is the 99% are doing really bad right now. No one's talking about it. We all have this stupid mentality that things are somehow going to get better. And I'm here to tell you guys every single day that this crap we're experiencing right now will never get better. Our hellish nightmare prison life is just going to get worse every chance they get. Hello there, fellow pros. Hi, Graham. Better get into investing paper assets. I don't even know what that is. Touch grass. Oh, you know what I haven't done in a while? Look at that. We're doing a feet cam. I'm screwed in this economy to let me to your channel. Well, welcome to my channel. Oh guys, what a nice view. Get a roach gel. The exterminator has been to my house 5 times, and every time he comes to my house, the roaches just get bigger. I think the roach gel makes them stronger. I mean, I had a cockroach walk past my food inside the microwave after the microwave had been on for several minutes. And he just came out, and the cockroach just looked at me like, dude, that was warm. Yeah, I tried to order some DoorDash an hour ago and the 2-piece meal is like $17. No DoorDash for me. And that's without the tip. Oh my God, my boss and I, this was a few years back, we ordered pizza and wings with DoorDash. The bill was $75 with a $20 tip, man. You're like, oh my God. Who the hell can afford to eat pizza anymore? Wow, we got a Fitspo coming up right now. A girl just ran by me and I just looked over because it's really small, but chunky fit. One of my favorites is chunky fit. Why the hell do you live in Arizona? Because this is where I always live. DoorDash tips and delivery fees are deadly. Sometimes the delivery fee and the tip cost more than the food. I wanted to grow up and shop at JCPenney. Didn't know I'd grow up and still wear thrifted clothes. Oh my God. There's a girl I saw yesterday at the gym wearing thrifted workout clothes. You're describing your room as if it were a, what is that word? I don't know what that word is. Almonds Gold. Yeah, delivered pizza is a luxury. It sure is. Oh my God. I went to this in the same parking lot that Dutch Brothers is in. There's this place called Zeet's Pizza, and they're offering that $30 large pizza. Oh my god! Can you imagine a $30 large pizza? Didn't stream get taken down last time you did this? No, it got taken down for I think I had too many people in the whatchamacallit in the background. Like, I think I had too many like random people in the background. Usually they'll take it down if you have. Let's see. I'll tell you, if you want to live at least average, you have to move to Kentucky on the outskirts of the cities. There's a lot of people I work with that live in the outskirts of town, and I mean, they drive super far. I think I know a guy that drives 35 miles one way to get to work. His room has spiders, mold, and actual toxic smell. Oh my god. Okay. No. Oh, here she comes again. Hot mom with the stroller. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Sage. I didn't realize you were here. I'm reading through the comments as fast as I can. So, Megan Fitzpatrick. What the F? It's become an OnlyFans. I don't know. Some people are just like weird about it. It's okay. Is this your first time live? Is this your first time live? No, look on my channel. I have at least 50 lives. I used to come to the park on Saturday and Sunday this is like what? This is my own feet finder channel now. I found my own feet. Toxic fumes in your place? Oh my gosh. I had to get an air purifier both at work and at home because air is questionable. So yeah, I got to be at the gym. It's noon, so I got 2 hours before I got to go to the gym and do my cardio. I did my heavy leg day finally. Because of your feet. Toxic fumes in your place because of your feet. Are you overweight? Oh my god. I fluctuate wildly from waking up in the morning and having six-pack abs to eating something that causes me to bloat up like a mofo. Yesterday, I ate some nachos and the cheese. Oh my god, I look like freaking Kool-Aid Man. There are certain foods that cause me to bloat up. I figured that nachos, I don't think those nachos were in the best condition. I think either the guacamole or the cheese, the nacho cheese was not too good, but whoa. Talk about explosive Mexican food. Look at the wiggly feet. You guys are so weird. Since it's live, it's gonna call it Millennial Steam. Blade obsession. I was getting sick all the time when I was in Phoenix. Nachos tasty though. Yes, they were. Very tasty. But explosive. Like Gen Z walked by and he's like, you're gonna get the squirts from those nachos. I've actually gone the opposite way. I think they've caused whatchamacallit, an obstruction. I'm begging you, don't quit your job. Move to Atlanta to be an actor. It's going to end up very bad for you in this recession. Oh, it already is. Probably long expired cheese. The squirts. The Hershey squirts. There's only one kind, the Hershey's. Oh, here comes the pregnant mom. I guess you can't be pregnant without being a mom. Or do you become a mom after you become pregnant? Are you pregnant once are you a mom once you become pregnant? It's like the chicken and the egg. Like, are you a mom the second Johnny Six-Pack gets you, or are you a mom once the fiendish future slave comes out? I don't know. You go, you go immediately. I had the urge to blow, but nothing would come out. Laugh out loud. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Oh gosh, we almost got to 50 people watching and then it went down. Boop. People are like, why is that man filming his feet in the park? It's called money, people. Nope. Room for few. No, no mom. Nope, mom for future slave. That guy was eyeballing your feet. Eyeballing your feet. Oh my gosh. I wanted to bring it to them. Looks really nice there. Cloudy and dreary here. Foot fetish. You wouldn't believe how common feet are for men. Like every girl that I know has a feet finder account. Go for a dip. That water's nasty. Don't let the sun fool you, Blake. Wet those feet. Extra feet money. You guys want me to really go and sit there in the sun and wet my feet? Because I'll do it. I have a Red Note account now. Ooh, how is that going? After TikTok didn't get banned, the Red Note people, do they just go back to TikTok? Extra feet money. It's good. I prefer Red Note. Yep, wet the feet. Okay. We're gonna go wet the feet. Give the people what they want. Let's go sit by the lake. I used to go fishing right here during the pandemic, and I didn't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so I couldn't do lives. I just had to sit here and film. And I used to film the underwater. I filmed the fish live with my GoPro. And so I could just lower my GoPro into the water. You guys could look at the whatchamacallit. You guys could look. Oh no. Oops. I'm not sure if you guys notice. There's a hobo there. So no. Not a whole lot of people ask for that. Well, now I'm stuck. All right. Sorry, guys. I was going to go for it. Look, someone left their shoe here. Unfortunately, the dipping feet in the lake is going to have to wait because sadly there's a homeless guy right there. And I don't think the homeless guy wants to be on film. That bird sound is so silly. I just like seeing sunshine. There's fish in there. You might end up with a fungus. That's thanks, Megan. Unfortunately, when there are homeless people everywhere, sewer water. Why do people leave their shoes in random places for no reason? Drugs. Hefty doctor bills. I saw a guy who attached a winch to a tree over there. A winch. And then he got on a wakeboard. And he would go on his wakeboard from right here all the way over there and try to ride his wakeboard along the edge of that little house right there. So it was really neat. It was like this. He had it activated on a remote and it pulled him really fast. Never seen anything quite like it before. Seems like this is the place where you go to take your pearl babies. Is this in Tempe? Oh, look who showed up. It's the Mellow without the Mars. How is there no snow at all out there? It's going to be 90 degrees on Wednesday. There's no snow here. I love the blackbird sounds. Inu Blue, whatever wagey maxing is, you better wear blue gloves with that. You might get a disease. Is that what people having fun looks like? I forget. You know, someone asked me in the comment section when I was here one time when they were having a marathon, if this was an all-white park. I'm at Chiba Hut. Oh my God, I did not like Chiba Hut. I'm not a bread guy. I'm at Chiba Hut. Check out the sticker. Oh, Mello just sent me a sticker of some sort. I want to see what it looks like. Mello just sent me this sticker. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I tried to show him the sticker. Let's see. Texas, 2 states away, freezing. Oh no, it's getting hot here, man. Really hot. It's gonna be summer in 2 weeks. This is the first live stream I've ever watched. I'm not a live stream virgin anymore. Well, let's keep it that way. Make sure you keep that plug in your rear. The snow here almost goes to my knees. It's like another planet. Alice Malice. Oh my goodness. I think I could get into some malice. Oh my gosh. I tried to go see the snow in Flagstaff a few weeks ago, but there was no snow. I think they might have snow now. But driving to Flagstaff again, probably going to be another 25 years. I don't like driving. I just put gas in my car. It was $30 to fill up the tank. It's 45 degrees here in Tennessee. It may have been 45 degrees last night, but it's definitely warming up. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I didn't. Mello, I'm sorry. I wanted to show people your picture. Here's Mello's picture that she wanted to show me. Anyhow, I hope I didn't actually. I hope I didn't flash Mello's phone number on the live stream. Mello, if you start getting calls, I'm sorry. I'll pay for you to get a new number. There's a ton of snow where I am. I wish there was snow here. Let's see. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably eating. Mel likes eating. I hate eating. I bought a breakfast burrito after working out this morning, and it's trying to pop out like a turtle head out of my rear. Oh my gosh. One of the office girls told me the other day something totally nasty about Gen Z. She's like, I don't know what Gen Z does, but he was telling me about how often he has to go number 2, and it grossed me out. That was an office worker talking about Gen Z, and I was like, oh my God, Gen Z, you're not supposed to talk about your bowel movements with the office girls. Can't blame you for not liking eating at all. You can eat in instant noodles every day. It's just the taste. I don't know if my taste buds got destroyed by COVID or what happened, but everything I eat, like, this is good. This is really good. But I bought a breakfast burrito at this place right in front of my gym in the morning. It's called Delight. and I ate half of it and I put the other half in the fridge. Ooh, our naughty pool boy is back. Wait a minute. When did I become the naughty pool boy? Who put me up on an OnlyFans account? Oh my gosh. This is how sad my life is. I was talking to my new AI girlfriend last night at like in the middle of the night and completely drunk out of my mind. I was like, this is better than real women. A breakfast sandwich is in this economy. Yes, indeed. Hello, Millennials team. You don't have a name. You just have a little red heart. I already tried to tell him. Oh, it's Hal 900. Okay, good. I really enjoy your comments, Hal. I have 200 inches of snow. Come play in it. I need to go play in the snow because this heat's gonna start roasting me. I probably won't be able to come once the temperature gets into the above 90. Once we get to temperatures of 100, it is really hard to get outside. We only get a couple months a year of halfway decent weather, and this year it's turning bad very quickly. God, there's so many people outside. Let's see, I need to update my name. You probably should. Upstate New York has been ravaged by severe lake effect snow. Many Arizonians, let's see. I just asked me to send a selfie to see if I'm real. I just wanted to post art. Yep. Facebook's weird. That's where, let's see, house buried, Tug Hill and Rome area. I've always wanted to go to New York, but one of the girls that I talked to from work, she lives on Long Island, and she sent me a picture a couple of weeks ago when I was at the auto mechanic place, and she sent me a picture of her with her kids at the beach, and man, it looked really depressing. Winter on the beach on the East Coast. Oh, no way. My family lived in Chandler 50 years ago. My late father used to get painful kidney stones in the late 20s when he lived in Phoenix. The dry heat dehydrated him. I don't know. I mean, I drink a lot of water. I bought a 5-gallon drum of water last weekend, and I live alone, right? So I shouldn't be going through that much water. But that drum probably only has a gallon left in it. And I drink, mostly I buy water at work. And so I just drink the water at work because I buy bottled water for my job. So I just drink it there. Let's see, I hate tea too, but it's hard to promote art. I lose my mind if I use TikTok. Well, that's good. I did an art show here on YouTube for 100 episodes, and then my camera broke. I'd rather have blazing heat than brutal snow. At least with heat, it goes away a little bit at night, but with snow, it's just always there. It seems like it's impossible to deal with the snow. Great-tailed Grackies, I'm going to guess. You have house sparrows and pigeons too. Yeah, there's a pigeon right there making some noises. As you guys can hear, there's ambient bird noise in every direction from me. I just never noticed. 5-gallon water drum. Is this economy? Bro's living the high life. A gallon of water costs 30 cents. I spent $1.50 to fill my drum of water. This, on the other hand, oh my God, this was expensive. Dutch Brothers is something you can't afford in this economy. Gotta have money. Whoa, someone just shot at the pigeons. There's a lot of people out here. You know, when I come during the week, if I don't have anything to do, there's no one here. Who's 30 cents now? It's $1.79? Holy moly. No, that's amazing. You know what? The alkaline water is that much here. Like, you can fill up your 5-gallon drum with alkaline water, and that gets pretty pricey. My homeless schizophrenic sister was homeless in Phoenix back in 2020. You might have encountered her. Also, she was dangerous. Unfortunately, she moved back to Texas. Someone actually shot a pigeon at the park. I saw an explosion. I heard an explosion and I saw all the pigeons run away. So I'm going to assume that that homeless guy's trying to eat a pigeon. Oh my God, you guys are so crazy. I don't know what to say other than, I mean, if you're desperate enough to eat the animals from the park, you're desperate enough for anything. No, not New York City area, upstate. There's a difference. I guess it would be like the difference between Phoenix and Flagstaff. Why would anyone shoot a pigeon? Because they're hungry? Have you seen the cost of, oh, he's leaving. Oh, now he's chasing after them. There he goes, look. Oh, he's probably not gonna appreciate me. Look at him. He's really mad at the pigeons. This dude ain't right. Holy moly. Thanks, Black Sheep. I wish I could tell you I own the park, but no, I live right down the street. Everyone is blind to upstate, including the travel bloggers. Man, he must be really hungry. He's trying to grab a pigeon. Don't get that hungry, people. Oh, I think he might be trying to grab a duck now. He's like pointing at the ducks and like yelling obscenities at them. How old are you? I'm old. I'm seeing a change in people. All the Trump supporters encounter are frustrated that Hispanics like me aren't in summer camp yet. Oh my God, I was working out this morning and I was on the hamstring curl machine and there were two white women there and one was like fangirling out about how Trump's policies were fixing America. And I'm just sitting there like, really? This woman, it thinks that what's happening with the federal government is a really good thing. She's like, he's just cleaning up everything and making our country a better place to live. And I'm like, lady, he's destroying America. Yeah, he can't eat the ducks. The season is over. He's working on it. I think he's trying to kill him with his eyes. Let's see. You know, Lone Hiker, I've seen the abandoned resorts and the Catskills. Like, it looks like it used to be a booming place for tourism, but all the resorts that I've seen the Urban X people go into, these places look amazing. Like, I'd want to live there, not just go there on vacation. Mohawk Valley in ruins. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, the areas look really nice and the resorts look top notch, but it looks like it had its heyday and then it definitely went down. So, and that's what happens, like the Salton Sea. It was at one point, it was a really nice place to visit, and then it just declined. I think that's how I feel about upstate New York, is that at some point it just declined. You can't be that old if you're reading this small writing. Believe me, it's hard. Especially once the sun's glare gets on my screen. Oh my God, it's really, really hard. Some people are like, "Are you retarded?" And I'm like, "No, it's just hard to read the phone because of the sun." Local policymakers don't make it any better. No, I'm telling you, the world's changing, and it's changing in a really, really bad way. And I don't think we're going to come back from these next 4 years. We're probably going to spend the next 50 to 100 trying to fix all the problems that are happening. Huh. You guys just see that? That man's wearing a purse. I don't know what's going on sometimes. You know, as much as people fish in this lake, I haven't caught anything here. Let's see. We're entering the new dark age. Neo-feudalism is becoming a vogue now. It's sunny where I am, but don't let it fool you. It's cold. It is definitely not cold here. It's probably going to warm up to about the mid 80s. I would say probably in the next hour, if it's not already. When I got out of the car, it was like 75, so I imagine it's going to go up into the 80s. But it's nice to see people outside, because once the real Arizona heat hits, people don't go outside anymore here because it's just too dangerous. Some of the trails at South Mountain actually tell you that they will close the trails once it gets above a certain temperature. Over towards Syracuse, it's cold. Oh yeah. I think I was watching a YouTube video this week, and they said that there's supposed to be an Arctic blast up there somewhere where it's supposed to reach -60. And I was like, holy crap, -60? That should kill you on the spot. Hey, anyone that lives in those cold areas, how do the homeless live in an area where it's that cold? Do all the homeless just get together into one bundle like the penguins do to keep warm together? Or what happens to them? Or do they just all die from the cold? I always wondered what happened to them. Everyone can conceptualize the Grand Canyon to the north, Four Corners, Havasu to the west, and Phoenix Center slightly south. New York State's only the city exists in people's minds. I don't think they can live at that temperature. That's what I thought, Alice. I thought that, once it gets like below zero, all the homeless just die. Because even here in Phoenix, on the colder nights, it's not, it's not out of the ordinary to have, hobo popsicles, So, and even during the summertime, when you see the like they set up here in Arizona during the summer, they set up these cooling stations where the homeless are supposed to go to get some shade and some water and get out of the sun. But I've never seen anyone at any of the cooling stations. Here on the far side of this park, they have a water area, so kids can come in, and like they have like sprinklers where kids can go and jump around in the sprinklers. Like they should have like these water parks for the homeless. Are you much of a traveler? No, I don't travel. I'm in Syracuse, and I always don't know where the homeless go because of the weather. I've been scared to go homeless. Because I would assume homeless shelters? Yeah, but they can't take them all in. So do they die? Do the cold states just let their homeless people die outside? I mean, we have so many of them here. Like at the office building that we have for my current Evil Corp, the North Phoenix office branch, it's got like its own encampment near it. Nikolai. Homeless shelters, or they sleep in the bushes or near buildings. When snow melts, the snow disappears around the edge of the buildings. They put some in hotels. Oh, okay. That's as far as I'll do. I'll dox myself. I'm in Ontario, Canada. You're a long way from home. I feel like Arizona is the exact opposite of Canada. Although if Canada became the 51st state, I would really, really consider moving to Canada. Just the middle part of it. I wouldn't want to live on the east or the west coast. Right in the middle of Canada. Our government gave away enough money to buy every homeless person a 2-story home and a new car too. Well, would you rather give it to Israel and the Ukraine, or fix the homeless problem? Hey now. Yeah, Canada on the east and west coast, it's just very similar to America, where the best parts of America are New York and LA. The rest of America, not so good. But it is what it is. I actually have to go buy some new shoes today. Over the span of 10 years with no adequate addiction treatment plans. Yeah, I don't know what happened to a lot of homeless people here who can't go to the shelters. I hope they have some way at least. That's why I was wondering, Sage, does America just let them die? I mean, I always feel bad when I see people like this morning, not even this morning, about an hour ago, I was getting gas. And this always happens to me at the same gas station, Southern and rural. I'm at the Kroger's, I'm getting gas in my car, and there's a homeless guy about 20 feet from me, and he's just glaring at me. Like glaring straight at me, and I'm like, oh Lord. It felt like I was he was getting ready to attack me. Well, they're everywhere, man. Wow, you aren't that far from me. I didn't think I'd see anybody from upstate New York here. Laugh out loud. I didn't think so either. I thought most of the people that watch my channel live here in Arizona. They kind of do. The latter is intimidating, and mental health treatment is apparently an enigma. I don't really think that this country is really invested in mental health. I think there's so many people that need mental health services that are on the street that will never get any help. Instead, they're probably just going to turn into popsicles. Plus, there are tent cities where the homeless do have campfires. See, they don't let them have campfires here. Anytime they see a homeless trying to start a fire here, the police or the fire department show up to put it out. There's always upstate in chats. I guess I just never really paid that much attention. God, I've had like what feels like a mosquito bite on the side of my neck all week that just doesn't seem to be going away. Mainly under the freeways. They've made the areas outside of the freeways illegal for the homeless to be in. Americans are selfish and callous. Our rugged individualism has turned us into a nation of chronic narcissists and sociopaths. 100% agree there, Hal. You'll probably have a lot of people from Arizona, California, the tri-state area who watch your channel. Then again, probably most of America is watching your channel since everybody's struggling nowadays. I have noticed that the views, they kind of been spiraling up and down. Uh, for a while, I was staying at around 10,000 views a day. And then I got my subscribers kind of topped out. We're about to reach, 4,000. And so viewership just dropped after I reached just under 4,000. I think I'm 200 shy of 4,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh. I was just watching a podcast while I was sitting in the drive-thru at Dutch Brothers, not sponsored. And he was talking about how all those federal employees that are being fired are all going to become homeless because there aren't millions and millions of jobs for people that need high salaries. What's your opinion about everyone getting laid off in 2025? It's a way of making more money for the elites. The more people they fire, the more money they make in revenue. I don't mind the cold at all. We get very little sun up here due to the constant cloud cover. See, that reminds me of Seattle, where it's always gloomy. I don't believe myself to be such consciously, but everyone's forced to appear as such from time to time based on norms. I agree. Let's see. The homeless situation has changed in the last 15 years here. They were also living in the wooded lots in small tents on sleeping bags. Yeah, they cleared them out of the wilderness area where some people lived for up to 20 years. People were living in the bottom of the Tempe Town Lake, and then they just cleared out all of the forest, all the forest area that they were hiding in. And now anyone that goes down there is immediately seen, and the cops will come and get you for trespassing. YouTube is almost empty now. My music on my channel is finally becoming popular. There must be a lot to watch nowadays. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to watch on YouTube. All my my subscriptions personally, like I used to watch a lot of History, Discovery Channel, Nat Geo. There's a lot of YouTube channels on this platform that has stopped creating content here. And for some reason, let me know down here in the comments, you guys. Did everyone suddenly turn on the app to stop people from being able to use ad blockers? Tuesday, suddenly I couldn't watch Fox News or the Daily Beast because they said that anyone using an ad blocker is not allowed to look at their content. 2 major news sites in one day? That was weird. So, Mr. O, obviously that's not everyone, but yeah, you're right. Down where he lives is a constant sunshine. Every stream he does is blue skies. Believe me, if it wasn't blue skies, I wouldn't be here. I would be at home in the warm air in my living room, live streaming from there. They want people to be homeless, especially if people are talking about ghost jobs. Yes, they are. Ghost jobs are a huge problem. Yes, they are here too. Sandalman. YouTube and Adblock are basically going to war. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Yes, lots of sites are going to war. Like uBlock this week. Suddenly Google doesn't support uBlock anymore. And then a few hours later, after it said that they don't support uBlock, then they put up the ad wall on the Daily Mail and Fox News. So I wasn't sure why they would do that, other than their revenue is way, way down, and they had to resort to whatever they could in order to make money from their advertisers. The wealthy are desperately trying to become the landed gentry and trying to attempt to turn the middle class into permanent serfdom so we can't know our place. Sorry. They're always improving ad blockers. We'll probably find a way around it soon. Uh, so on and so forth. It's not illegal. Well, nobody wants to watch ads. That's the problem. Is nobody wants to watch ads, and that's why we download ad blockers so we don't have to watch them. Because have you tried watching a news website with videos going on both sides and videos going on in the bottom right-hand corner? Like, it's obnoxious to look at websites without an ad blocker on. It's almost impossible, I would say. Because how are you supposed to read when you've got T-Mobile ads, the same ad going on both sides of your screen? Like, it's so distracting. It's like they don't want you to look at the news. These news sites are becoming advertising-only sites. So you've got a video playing on the top of it, 2 videos playing on the sides of it, and then videos playing with ads in the middle of the text. Like, there's no way you can look at the screen without looking at stupid ads. It drives me up a wall. Those ducks look tasty. Yeah, there's that homeless guy who's trying to eat them earlier. I just found out the other day that they got rid of the ABC app. Hulu and ABC teamed up. Well, they need to team up more. Someone needs to make a better ad blocker because I'm tired of ads. So, I know, but today's ads are really obnoxious. Like, I don't want to look at obnoxious ads of happy people enjoying their cell phones. Like, that's not something I want to look at all day. Like, if I go to a news website, I want to look at the news. I don't want to watch videos. When I was like 15, I got a Jerkmate ad on a rather mainstream news site. The ad nowadays reminds me of back then. Jerkmate ad. Is a Jerkmate a fleshlight? What's a Jerkmate? I'm not gonna ask Siri what that is. I'm afraid to ask. Anyone know what a Jerkmate is? I don't want to see an ad at all, not even if it was my own laugh out loud. Yeah, I hate seeing ads. Like, ads infuriate me. Like, I don't want to see ads of any kind on anything that I look at. Your friend is looking for a sugar daddy. All girls are looking for sugar daddies. Have you ever seen the movie and Jack? I can't see Jexy. It kind of has to do with the girl, but the girl is pretty good with AI girlfriends. It's pretty good. No, I've never seen it. You're probably close. 2 live streams, I'm sure. No, I have a ton of live streams on here. This is actually I guess one of the main reasons why I keep coming back to this spot here at the lake is because my car's on the other side. Oh, Lord. Oh my gosh. Jerkmate. I was just responding to you. Does anybody know what a jerkmate is? I'm curious now. I need a jerkmate for Christmas. Or I should have gotten one for Valentine's Day. Sorry, I'm kind of new to this. Probably awkward as F. Let's see. I'm fast though in real life. I hope you're fast. Oh, I was actually thinking about this. How many do you guys want me to speed up the videos that I make, the regular videos? Like, do you guys want me to speed up my voice by like 1.5 just to make the videos faster? I'm a hard man. No. Rick Perry, I hope you're not a hard man, because that just doesn't seem to suit anyone. No one should be a hard man. Oh, MS, start walking back and forth, asking people around you, do you know what a jerkmate is? Just walk out to someone on the street, like the pregnant lady that just went by. It's like, hey, by the way, my live stream wants to know, do you know what a jerkmate is? She'll probably just, you know what the right answer to that question is? If you're a pregnant lady walking around and a man approaches you with the live stream, it's pepper spray in the face. And then once you're down, kicking you in the sack for good measure. Let me watch. But you're kind of slow, but he'll get it. Takes all kinds, brother. Videos are good enough. Trust me, you don't talk slowly or anything. Normal speed is for the original tough guys. Okay. Thanks, Rick Perry. Oh, good. Oh, God, what have I started? Let's see. Alice from... Don't do that. My spouse or that. What's a jerkmate, people? I'll give you a jerkmate. I'll give you a jerkmate. Oh my gosh, when I worked at Walmart, this is a few years back, I remember walking in one day and a female employee walked in and she said, some guy just drove by in his car and whipped it out and looked at me. And I was like, does that really happen? Apparently, the ducks need bread. No, there's a sign here that says that the ducks don't need bread. Where are you from? Arizona. Tell the girls I want to skadizariz ye in my UWU mansion. Oh, Lord. Somewhere west of the Rockies. I would do it for payment in ramen. Payment in ramen. So, are we going to use ramen bricks now as our new currency? It's the new gold of the poor man? Why have every generation became more intelligent than each previous generation until Gen Z? So millennials are the most intelligent generation ever. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh my God, good try. I'm gonna cry. Disregard the sign and give the ducks bread. Yeah, right. You gotta listen to the sign. Yes, give the ducks bread. Apparently we have some duck haters in the chat today. There's a lot of ducks. Do you guys see them? There's like 100 of them out there. And we got some little kids that don't like birds. Little kids. I love them. You love them so much you're gonna give them bread. The Reformed Stoic is a millennial and he is a genius. I only hurt them a couple times a year. Befriend. Befriend the ducks? I don't think so. What kind of freaks do we have in here? Hunt the ducks. I have to agree, Gen Z got dumbed down by the by the iPhone. Yes, ducks are awesome. I'm in Louisiana. Good for you. I don't know why someone from Louisiana would be here when you could be wrestling an alligator. I mean, that's what you people in Louisiana do, right? You wrestle the alligators for a living. I live on the Red River. Got that alligator in a chokehold while you're eating some gumbo with your other hand. Oh, yeah, that's living life. Can you shout out my brother, Hugh Jasmine? Hugh Jasmine. To keep my dogs safe. I eat them, bro. My Lord, ducks too. Over 12 feet. Oh my. I saw not the hunting part, but whatever you're into, man, you better keep it G-rated. They become too effing dangerous. My 7-year-old got bit. Me and my dad were playing dominoes. While bread is nutrient deficient to the birds, that's one reason it's frowned upon. It stunts the growth of their wings. Why, thank you, lone hiker. Thank you for that public service announcement. My dog was taking underwater. No shout out to my dad, Lou Sanus. Lou Sanus. Is that like Susie Rottencrotch? Lou Sinus. I don't know what you guys are doing down in there in the comment section. We need to see everybody's hands. Hands where I can see them, people. I don't know what you guys are doing with your hands, but I imagine there's a lot of sticky fingers around. I don't think it'll collapse. I think they're just going to put more poor people inside of, since there aren't any jobs, they're going to have to find a place to put poor people. So I imagine they'll just put them in camps. Let's see. I jumped up and say him coming up in a 15-foot bubble circle of turbulent water. It damages the young duck's ability to fly. Uh-oh. We got some seamen in the stream, and we're not talking about the kind that live in the submarines. Rick Perry, Rick Perry, keep it in your pants, man. I'm cleaning my house. That's a good howl. My hands are industrious. We're already decreasing. You should apply the sign to humans too, because while bread is bad for us too, I think everything is bad for people. I've said this before, but I think that everything that causes cancer cures cancer. So don't feed the ducks. Don't feed the humans. I swear I do not like bread at all. Like if I ever buy it, it's because I spent $4K on a new water heater. Being a homeowner sucks. It's called being house poor. You're gonna start renting your rooms out to illegal aliens there, Mello. You gotta become like a slumlord in your own home. We all have electric instant heaters. Bread equals carbs, no bueno. Yep, that was the cheap one. Jesus Christ, they put in 2 new water heaters at my apartment complex that are the size of small cars. A little bread is okay. Too much isn't good. How much is a little bread? Like 1/2 of a sandwich? There's a tankless one that costs $8,000. My work uses like electric like water warmers or something. They don't have hot water heaters. They use electric warmers. Let's see. You know, I mean, if bread is bad for you, can imagine what the heck? I don't know what that was, but well, that little car the kid just drove by, it's electric. It's actually taking him up the hill. He's living his best life. He sure is. Look at him go. He's going back and forth, but he is going up that hill. Look at that. Look at him. Dude, that little thing has got some serious battery power. Really? That's impressive. Yeah, he used that thing to go uphill. Haven't been beat down by life yet. Congrats. Oh my God. I remember the exact moment when I realized that life was beating me up, and it was the first time I ever opened my fridge when I didn't live at home and there was no food to eat. Fast forward 20 years later, and I can open the door to my fridge and there's nothing to eat. It's funny how that happens, huh? It's a segue. Wish they could be in the 90s. Yeah. I guess if you feed the ducks, they won't come here. Or that's why they haven't been leaving here. Or global warming. Probably global warming. Feeding the ducks bread probably causes global warming. Which is weird because they're all just sitting out there for no reason. Look, all the ducks are right over there in the middle of the lake. Man, that little kid is kicking ass going down that hill. I can hear the tires from here. Less frozen water? Probably. You know who I haven't seen yet today? Is the Mexican food vendor truck, right? The guy that comes by in that little golf cart selling shaved ice and stuff. Get away from predators. Oh, that homeless guy was trying to eat him. Pimp Daddy Steam. Oh my God, the Lord has entered the room. Minnows or mosquitoes, probably. Let's open up a cart. Hey, Marco Polo. I didn't think you'd be showing up today. Let's see. Any update on VP lady? I just messaged her Thursday morning. I sent her a picture of her old office, and she said that it was sad to see it go. Well, what so you mean by the homeless guy was trying to eat them? He was chasing them over there. There was a homeless guy right there, and he was pointing and yelling at the ducks, trying to get one. Like he was trying to get a duck to eat it. What's in your cart, Steamy? I don't know. Good stuff's in my cart. There used to be a Dutch Brothers until I drank it all. Let's see. Do you think all the federal layoffs will affect the service we need from the government? Absolutely, it's going to affect the service. But I was watching a podcast this morning, and they were talking about this whole purging of the federal government is to make those workers go work in the in the public sector for much less money than what they get paid as being government employees. So the more federal workers they get rid of, the more workers they can use in the public sector, but they don't have to pay them as much. My grandmother buys the wheat berries and grinds them herself. It tastes better, I think. MS. Our doing. MS. How are you doing, buddy? I'm angry. I'm angry at the high price of eggs. Yeah, this is a little weird, what you just said. You've got port. You've got port to drink for tonight. Do you like port? No, I don't like port. I tried drinking. Like last week, I was experimenting with different beers. And I realized that I just don't like beer. Less water, more competition. Do you think you will get the 5K from Doug? No, I will not get the 5K from Doug. Unfortunately, I'm way too poor to get any money. Let's see. Harder times ahead, y'all. No, I don't. Marco, what type of beer were you drinking? I drink White Claws. My favorite thing to drink is White Claws because they're low calorie, they taste halfway decent, and they're easy to drink. And like beer to me tastes like crap, and I don't like drinking it. Oh, yeah. Also, I like this margarita mix that I've been getting for years. Like margarita Rita. It comes in a giant green can. Very good. So, all right. Take a shot and drink. All right, guys, I gotta go. My bowels are starting to tremble a little bit more than I'm comfortable with. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Leave any comments that you have down in the, where you need to leave your comments, and I'll answer any questions you have. Have you heard of Charles Brodsky? If not, look him up. Yes, I have. Hey, Mel, I'll text message you in a couple seconds as soon as I get back to my car. Just want to see what you're doing. And